Let me highlight another box 3 innovation opportunity in emerging markets. You see, I wrote an article in Harvard Business Review. This was purely a thought experiment as to why can't we design a $300 house for the poor. Now, why did I have this thought experiment? You see, today on planet Earth, there are 75 million people who are homeless. 75 million. I want you to think about that number. That's the size of United Kingdom, who sleep on pavements, for whom sky is the only roof. I asked myself, is this right? Even insects have homes, is it not? Even a spider has got a home, is it not? Therefore, I said, housing has got to be a human right. And why can't we design a $300 house for these non-consumers of housing? And when I wrote this article, it was not about lowering cost, no. It was about doing more with less. And my argument was, why can't we offer a lot more value to the poor in that $300 house? Why can't we offer a lot more health to the poor in the $300 house? Lot more education to the poor in the $300 house. Lot more jobs to the poor in the $300 house. And you may wonder, how is this conceptually possible? Take, for instance, health. Health is not delivered just in the hospital. Health is also delivered in the way you design and construct a house. There are 3 diseases which are killing millions of people in poor countries: tuberculosis, cholera, and malaria. Tuberculosis is an airborne disease. Imagine a hut in a slum which does not have proper sunlight, proper ventilation, and let's assume 10 people are sleeping in that hut. If one of the 10 has tuberculosis, it infects the other 9. So my challenge to the designers was, why can't you design a $300 house? It does not take any extra cost, just requires imagination. And design that house with proper sunlight and proper ventilation, thereby dramatically reduce the incidence of tuberculosis. Cholera is a waterborne disease. Why can't we design a $300 house and find drinkable water, thereby dramatically reduce the incidence of cholera? Malaria is carried by mosquitoes. Why can't we design a $300 house and cover all the exposed parts with mosquito nets, thereby dramatically reduce the incidence of malaria? Why can't we do more with less? Why can't we offer more health at a lower price point? By the way, ultra low-cost housing is not a new topic. It's been talked about for decades. But there is a fundamental difference between the way others talk about ultra low-cost housing and the way I argued. Most people think non-consumers should get things free. They think of themselves as charity cases. I contend charity is not scalable. There is not enough money for us to donate ourselves out of poverty. I say a $300 house is not an issue of charity, it is a challenge for innovation. Actually, if smart people can put their minds together, we can actually crack open the market for ultra low-cost housing and still make enough profits. If someone can make profits by doing a $3,000 open heart surgery, you can certainly make money by building and designing and building a $300 house. If there is profit to be made, then corporations will come into that space. Now, will corporations really think of a $300 house as a significant business opportunity? Think of it this way. There are 5 billion non-consumers on planet Earth. Suppose the family size, just for calculation purposes, let's say each family has a size of 5. That means we need 1 billion homes. And again, you can do the calculation. 1 billion homes times $300 a house, that's a $300 billion opportunity. Nobody can laugh at that number. In fact, when I wrote this article, I allocated, out of the $300 budget, I allocated $10 for a nano iPhone. This is not charity. I said, why can't we have digital connectivity in that house so that we can offer more health to the poor through telemedicine? We can offer more education to the poor in the $300 house through e-learning. We can offer more banking to the poor through mobile banking. Why can't we do more with less? When I wrote this article, it created so much energy. Harvard Business Review said, why don't you see how far you can push this idea? So we created a social media platform, www.300house.com. And quite to my surprise, over 3,500 people joined that platform. These are not unemployed people. These are architects and engineers and designers who are really well versed in the housing concept. And the energy was so high, we decided to do a global design competition. We invited design from anybody in the world, how to design this $300 house. Amazing set of ideas came forth. All those ideas are on our website. You can go visit it. And we put a blue ribbon panel of judges and picked 6 winners. 2 of them from the US, 1 winner was from Mexico, 1 winner was from Brazil, 1 winner was from Germany, and 1 winner was from India. And the winner from India is Mahindra & Mahindra, a corporation. We brought all the 6 winners to the Dartmouth College campus. We had a lot of fun for 4 days. Using the winners for this global design competition, we designed this $300 house. And our next step is to see how we can use this design to build prototype houses in Haiti, a poor country. And when I was visiting India, I found Mahindra & Mahindra, which is one of the winners, had actually constructed 2 $300 house villages, pilot villages in 2 different parts of India. This is the kind of significant opportunity in emerging markets. There are so many non-consumers in emerging markets. And the reason they are non-consumers is because they cannot consume the products we have in the West. And the only way you can unlock this value is by coming up with breakthrough business models, non-linear business models, which are based on higher quality at a dramatically lower price point. And if you can do that, if you can offer a product at 100% performance at $10 price point, then it should appeal to everybody. Even the rich folks would want that product. That is the power of reverse innovation. And reverse innovation is one example of a box 3 innovation, but it has got powerful growth potential.